Ooh, hello. Okay, is this a Jackie show, guys? Yeah, you got this, Kelly. Guys, you like my name? The new Tripster? Right? No, on the other side. Anyway. No, that's fine. That's fine. I can do it. I can't comment though. I can see all your comments, but I can't because I'm not on YouTube. I'm on the StreamYard site. So
It would help if I hit add myself to the stream. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you totally fine. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm, like the camera's enabled, everything, and I'm like, oh, I have to add myself to the stream.
That's always like, Kelly, you have to add yourself, but I couldn't type anything
I can
in the
see
chat.
I don't usually do this.
No, it's all right.
But I'm here.
Yes. You guys like my new beaches?
I know Jackie moved. Really quickly, I'm just gonna go through and say hi to everybody who's here since I saw you guys. But Refbump's here, Scott, Steve's here, Vin, TCG fam, hello, Jelly Duck, and it looks like who else is here? It looks like Eric's here. And that's it. Welcome, guys. Craving Canada.
For a minute, it was the Jackie show.
It was. Oh my gosh. Do you know how stressful that is when you're trying to, like, you know?
Yes, I do. Oh, what was that?
It was my box. I have my computer on.
At first, it sounded like you farted.
No, I didn't. I have the jankiest setup right now.
Hey,
I have
Robert.
like computers. Oh, Robert, Texas Rob.
Hey, Texas Rob. Hey, Vin.
Yeah, hello guys. So
hey,
as you guys know, Steve and Eric aren't here, obviously. So I went live by myself, but Jackie was so nice and said she wanted to come and hop on and hang out with me. So
you like my name? You like my name?
I do. I do.
I originally had my channel name, and I thought I'm gonna change it.
I like it. And Eric and Steve, I believe, are in the chat, or they're watching, or whatever. So they're here just in spirit, yes. I guess.
I got my snacks, but let me know when you're ready for that.
Yeah, so Becky and I both said that tonight we were going to be like casual and comfy. I'm on the couch with a blanket on.
I'm wearing my pajama shirt. You can't see it, but it says like, what's your sign?
I'm wearing a pajama shirt too, and we thought we would get some of our favorite snacks that we just chill out with, and we'll eat those later and just hang out.
Yep.
Eric, who else is here? Snipers!
Hello.
And Robert. I don't know if I said hi to you, Robert, but hi.
It should be the new and improved Tripster.
You got a little chaotic there. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but it was a little. I was sweating. There was sweat pouring down.
Yeah, I may be going back to using Streamer because I've been having trouble. Like I tried to use YouTube, I had trouble. Yeah. I tried to use something else called Restream, I had trouble, and I'm just like, okay, maybe I should just go back to it.
I don't know why, to be honest, why we use StreamYard. I'm not too sure, but that's just what Steve or Eric. Steve's usually the one in charge of setting up the stream, so he just does it, and then.
Yeah. See, I was using OBS, but then I had problems with it. It started acting up and freezing and stuff, so.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back to that. I wouldn't remember how to set it up anyways.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, it looks like Steve might have had a few alcoholic beverages based on his comments. This is why they're not on camera.
Oh, I see. Partying's more important. I see how it is. Okay.
I didn't have my comfy pants on, my sweatpants.
Oh, I got to show you my comfy pants. They're like tie-dyed, kind of. Here, let's try and stand up. I don't know if you can see them or not. No.
Yeah. Nice.
A little bit. Ooh, look.
You kind of disappeared in your new house.
Wait, let's see if I can do it again. Ooh. Sorry, I was having too much fun with that.
Yep, So welcome everybody, and like I said, if I missed you, please say hi again. It was a little chaotic. I know Jackie said hi to most of you guys as well. Jackie can't comment, but she can read the comments. So
yes, I was spying on you guys.
yeah. Well, my whole plan was, I'm like, I'm gonna be super professional. I'm gonna come on at 7. I'm gonna like say a few hellos to everybody, tell them Jackie's coming on, and then bring her in. But nope, I just threw her out there.
I just, as soon as I saw you put me on there, I figured something happened, so I just started talking.
Like, I'd rather look at you. Jackie, your laugh is so awesome. Yes,
don't get me started, because then I won't stop.
Yeah, it's
like,
contagious
right now.
I even got something fancy to drink. Well, it's not fancy, but it sounds fancy.
I just have this. Where is it?
Oh, let's be real. I also have Gatorade because I'm probably not going to drink much of this.
Well, because I have to work at like 9 tomorrow morning. So.
Ooh, yeah. But it's raspberry rosé. It sounded fancy.
Ooh, I saw that. I've been wanting to try it. Is it good?
I've had it before. It's good. They have like a peach one and stuff. I like the raspberry the best.
Oh, you know me and peach. I was like, oh, you shouldn't have told me that. I still have that peach Crown Royal in the French cola because I had this big thing I bought when we were in Ontario. So
yeah.
I think I'm afraid to finish it off.
I know, it's going to be the crown apple season. Well, it is the fall crown apple season, so that's just
you probably may know this already. There's a caramel apple frosty at Wendy's.
We do know. Wink, wink, wink.
But
wink.
I can't say anything because I've already tried it and reviewed
so
it.
Bye. I think that video is coming out on, I don't know. Eric's editing that one. So Tuesday or Thursday next week, whoever gets it done first.
I'm getting there. I don't know if you guys noticed, like, because I've been using Final Cut Pro now. That took me a bit. But then once I realized it was just like a more professional version of iMovie, I was able to figure it out. It's still learning, but
there's a lot. When I first started editing, they just threw me into Final Cut. So they were like, just learn it.
You know what I tell people? I'd say like try iMovie first because it's very similar.
Yeah.
It's just a more, professional version of iMovie, really. Because I used to use iMovie on my iPad.
Yeah.
Right. And then I would use another app to add all those stickers and stuff. But I like adding it without those now. I think it looks more professional anyways. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Turn the filter off. No, which Jackie's that's
not I'm not turning it off. I like my new beach house. You guys know what my wall looks like. So you can see the sarcasm sign, see?
Oh, that's cool.
Sarcasm. It says sarcasm, just one of the many services I offer.
I like it. Eric has a drone. Oh, Steve answered. Eric has a drone. I do not. Eric has a drone with him. He's supposed to be taking drones.
I want to get one, but don't you have to have a license now or something?
Yeah, it's a weird rule. I know Eric did a course to get your non-commercial license. Like you can do one for a I don't know the rules.
But yeah, you do have to do a course, do a license and all that, right?
Yeah, like it's for commercial one, it's way more expensive and whatever. But just
okay.
You just have to have a certificate saying you like I don't know. Oh, here's the basic drone certification. Saying
you're allowed to crash your drone anywhere you like. Sorry.
Let's see if I missed any comments.
Oh, he says he has a basic drone certification.
Yeah, that's what it is. I know he did some course online or something. I don't know. But I don't know if you have to just to do it for fun. I'm not sure.
I saw in the news a while back that the thing they're requiring now that you have to have a license, which I think it should be, right? Because a lot of people don't know what they're doing with those things.
A lot of them now, I think the newer drones now even have like stuff in, I don't know, I could be wrong, like GPS. Like, I know they have GPS, but stuff inside it. So if you get too close to an airport, it'll like not let you know.
Well, our car has something like, cars have that, right? Our car, like, it's weird. We driving on the highway, if a car is the next lane to us, it'll sometimes go off.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Thanks for filling in, Jackie. Much easier on the eyes than Steve and Eric, right?
See? I told you guys, I'm the other tripster.
That's right. Yeah, but what else? Everybody in the chat, how was your week? Anything exciting fun happen?
Yes, screw the rules.
Right? I'm gonna open up this Smirnoff and see. Ooh. Premium vodka beverage.
Uh-oh. Don't have too many of those, Kelly.
No.
Then I'll have to take over again. No,
that's just the channel. I'll just drink until I'm beautiful. That's a lot of drinks, Eric, you're going to have to do. If anybody doesn't know, Eric is the one under the Trips blogs. He forgets his own password, so he has to go under that account.
You know what? My mom, you're going to laugh at this. Well, my mom, I have my email under as a rescue email, pretty much all of her accounts, because she's always changing her password. And she's always changing her Apple ID password. And I'm like, every day I get email, I'm like, again?
Yeah.
Really?
Abisha, hello. It has been a while. How have you been?
Hi.
A $1,400 payout on a slot at a $4 bet Saturday. Well, snipers, you're living a good
wow.
I'd take that.
Our best friend.
Yeah, right? And Refbump had a good week. Yes, you do get Monday off. I do
not. I do not.
It's only okay, here's the thing about Monday off in Canada. The East Coast knows how to do it right. They gave
we get a stat, but because I do support for an American company, I don't get it off, but I get more money.
Ontario and Quebec were like, nah, the federal workers that Justin Trudeau said can have it off, but everybody else has to work. So
I don't think that was fair.
It's all or nothing. All or nothing. That's what I think. So whatever.
We also watched the Ontario news right after we watched Nova Scotia because we always see what's going on back home, or maybe not, because every day it's like shooting, stabbing, and then what happened in Mississauga and Milton. Anyway, so I'm not going to go on further because not appropriate. But anyhow, we saw in the news about the holiday in Ontario and was like, really?
I mean, given who I'll just say this, given who our premier is, it wasn't shocking. I would have been surprised.
No, I feel sorry for you guys. He came into power when we moved, just before we moved. As it goes, oh well, bye.
Abisha says, anyway, I was just watching the zoo video. Oh, thank you, Abisha. That was a hot day.
You guys saw Heath at the zoo, the orangutan.
But we
were watching it. I was like, honey, you're on TV.
That's funny. It was fun though, but yeah, it was one of those days where we're like, probably shouldn't have done the zoo on this day, but it was kind of the only day there was. So
I saw you guys were kind of melting.
It was like 40 degrees. It was so hot. And we left by like 1:30 and it was like hot. Yeah. Oh, Abisha, you're sick. That's too bad. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I hope you feel better too.
Where is Eric and Steve? They are away. They're having fun, drinking drinks with.
They're having a party without us.
They went away with a bunch of their friends, and they are having a lot of fun. But they're nice enough to come in and watch and make sure I don't totally blow up the channel on my own.
It's okay, I'm here. We don't need them. Oh, sorry.
It's true. Refbump asked Jackie, did you try the pretzel bun baking king? I have to go back and check.
I haven't yet. There's so much new stuff coming out right now. And I'm on rotating shifts right now, guys. So I try my best to keep up with it, but it's hard
it's hard.
Around this time of year, our call center gets busier and they're making us work extra hours. I think next week I'm working like almost 10-hour days.
Oh,
fun!
Yuck.
He's like, the money. I'm like, yeah, but like, what good is it?
It's a lot. Especially doing the type of work you do where you have to just be like on. Yeah.
And everybody's like, it's not a physical job, but brain-wise, like
mentally,
I can't even think mentally after I'm done a shift, especially working that long.
Yeah. You
Anyways,
guys
it's Wiz.
miss you. Oh, Abisha, we miss you too. Thank you for checking in and saying hi. I'm still waiting for y'all to try Sri Lankan food. Abisha, we're trying. We live in a little suburban town though, so we want to get to like Toronto where there's more options, but it is on our list, and we even have, Abisha's request beside it. So we are going to try it, I promise you.
There's not a lot of international food in this area here either, so
yeah, it's hard.
I'd love to do what you guys do, but it's not a lot of that
And
stuff
even
here.
the stuff that we try, a lot of people who watch our videos say like, which I understand because
Hey,
we're not
Monica. Sorry.
Oh, Monica. Hey. It's hard because it's not always like authentic, right? I mean, to us it is because we don't know any different, but when people from that country watch it, they're like, that's not right.
Well, you want to make sure, you're pronouncing it right too, right? And it's so hard to say the names of some of these dishes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't live in Toronto. I used to live in Ontario, in Burlington, like the Trips did. I think I met you guys a month or so, actually a few months before we moved.
Yeah, it was just
yeah.
Going to the Big E Expo next weekend in Springfield should be fun. Damn Drops will probably be there again. Oh, that's cool.
Okay. I saw his Netflix show. That was actually pretty
Oh,
good.
did you see? I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Monica, happy Friday. Good to see Jackie Kelly. Love your hair wave. Oh, thank you, Monica. You're sweet. My hair was very dirty today, so I decided to.
Yes, and mine's curly too. Wavy. Yeah. I know. I used to hate it, but then my hair was really curly when I was little, and then it was straight. My mom made me get perms till I was in high school, and I was like, I don't want to get them anymore. Then my hair stayed curly. I was so mad at the time, but
oh my gosh, yeah. Thank you, Refbump.
Yes, your hair looks great, wavy. I agree.
My hair?
Yes.
Thank you. I always feel like
you look fine. I don't know. I guess everybody's their own worst critic, right?
Well, I mean, right? It's
thank you. It's not real, but thank you. I'm sure you know it's not real.
Hey, Sally.
I was teasing Heath because you can just see my sarcasm sign, but you can't see his maple leaf sign.
That's
Steve
right.
will love that.
Oh, thank you, Snipers. You guys all know how to make us ladies feel nice. Thank you.
Actually, all I did was comb through my hair a little bit. That's it. So thank you.
I either wash my hair or put some curls in it so it didn't look so limp, and
see why mine doesn't look frizzy? I use this John Frieda No Frizz Cream stuff I put in my hair. But the thing, my hair is kind of funny. You're supposed to put it in when your hair is dry, but it won't work in my hair when it's dry.
Oh, that's wet.
So I have to do it when it's wet.
Abisha, what have you all been up to lately?
Hey, Sally. Yes, this is CNN.
Yeah, right? What have I been up to lately? Not too much. It's still kind of warm here. Like, yesterday was cool. Today was hot. It's the time of year where it's like, one day is like shorts, the next day is like your sweater. So, but I'm excited for fall and Halloween.
Here, I think I still wear shorts today, but they're saying it's cooler than normal around this time of year here. So, usually we're still hot.
27 today, and I think tonight it's going down to 10. So it's just like, a huge.
Yeah.
I have curly hair and went straight. Those with straight hair want curly. It's a right to flip. Well, that's right, Monica.
Yeah.
I would die to have hair that when I get out of the shower and brush it, it just stays and doesn't go frizzy. But when I get out of the hair and brush it, it just goes until I dry it or do something with it.
Do you have any no frizz cream you use if you did that when your hair is wet?
Yeah, I do have it. I just haven't found, because I don't do it often enough, and I'll do it, and then I'll sometimes put too much in, and then it's just like greasy, and then I'm like, it doesn't work.
Yeah, so you just put a little bit, but you do it every time.
Yeah. I know. It's yeah.
Because if I don't use it, my hair goes.
Oh yeah, my hair's like.
When it's humid or when I'm hot, yeah.
It's so cold in Toronto. The weather made me sick. This is the time of year where you get sick because it's so warm and then it gets so hot or cold and then back.
Well, remember when I was living in Ontario, my nose was stuffed up all the time now. I think because of the pollution and that.
Yeah.
And here, my nose is a lot clearer, but I found when we went back to Ontario, I got all stuffy again.
Oh,
Yeah,
September,
yeah,
the end of August and September, I don't have allergies typically, but I always get
yeah,
allergies this time of year, and my nose, like right now, it feels stuffy. But yeah, it's totally
yeah,
just
yeah.
allergies. I've tried
Well, here, yeah, there's not much pollution here at all, but
yeah,
it's
that's
mostly trees.
I've tried every frizz treatment out there, and honestly, nothing works. Any suggestions? I
Yeah,
haven't.
the stuff I use is John. It's called John Frieda, but I can't remember the exact name of it. But
Is it the purple bottles?
yeah,
Purple bottles. Okay.
you probably find it at Walmart or something like that.
Sniffing on Vicks right now.
It's
Oh,
the beauty show.
right. Hopefully you feel better because like
Yeah.
colds are the worst. They're so frustrating.
I
Thanks.
suffer. Oh, sorry.
Thanks, you trip. Don't forget to smash that button, like button, thumbs up, whatever it is.
Oh, you're cutting in and out there.
Oh no. Am I okay?
Yeah, you're okay now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Steve. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Yes, thank you guys. And thank you guys for
Commercial
hanging out.
time's over.
Critical Eat. Hello.
Hey, Paul.
Don't worry, we're gonna talk about non-girly things soon.
We'll stop. But you know what? You can't help it, right? Well, it's two
Right.
women. Like, come on, we're going to talk about girly stuff.
Right, exactly. We're gonna eat snacks soon. How many
Oh,
snacks?
yeah. Show your snacks first, I guess.
All this hair
show
talking
mine.
shows up to 15
Ooh. Oh, you can't see it. Ooh.
Oh, look at this.
That's supposed to be Sour Patch Kids. No way!
Yeah, they're my favorite. They're my
That's too
favorite.
funny.
I'll eat them until my tongue wants to like rot off.
Yeah, well, I got the Coke bottle things. I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
Ooh, the Haribo.
I'm obviously not going to eat all this. I don't really buy candy, but
these are my favorite.
These are gummy worms. It's hard to see because of the green
screen. Oh, because of the John, hello.
Hey, John.
Sorry, guys. If I get really obnoxiously close, it's because I can't.
Sorry if it's echoing. Heath has it on the TV.
Oh, no. Awkward.
I was like, what's going on? I can hear my voice.
Janice! Janice, did I miss you? Hello. Thank you for coming.
How's it, guys? Try they're not working. Oh.
Yeah, so I got the sour kit. I got something sweet, something like
chocolate. I almost got those. It's funny, like I still got something Sour Patch.
And then I always have to have. Now I'm not gonna lie. I bought a bag of zesty Doritos. Yeah. I just may have eaten them before today.
Hi, Janice. You know, it was so hard to find, and I finally found it. The KFC Ruffles.
Ooh, we found those.
I just found those today at Walmart.
I found them at Giant Tiger.
Okay.
Weird place.
Yeah, someone in my area said like they were at our KFC, but then we went there and it was under construction. I was like, okay. But then we went shopping and I wasn't even looking for it. I just looked down. I was like, oh.
They're there. Okay. Yeah. Because I was buying my zesty Doritos that I ate 2 days ago. But I also do love some like tortillas. And then I get the little things of guacamole.
You know, I'm a guacamole fan. I hate it. But everybody's different, right? I prefer like salsa or like.
See, I prefer guacamole over salsa. I don't like salsa super much. Let's see if I miss anybody.
No, we didn't say John Cena shampoo. John Frieda. Not Cena. I can say I can make that mistake though.
Abisha, there is Great Value tortillas that I just found, and they obviously taste exactly the same, and they're probably like $1 or $2 cheaper. So, and I always get the hint of lime.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've actually been shopping at Walmart because they have a lot of deals, you know, with the rollback.
Yeah.
And stuff for groceries, so that's a tip.
They do. Groceries are so expensive everywhere, but I mean, I can only speak for Ontario, but I don't like Walmart, but I have to shop there because it's just such a difference.
Well, right now we're only paying what 170 something a week for groceries at Walmart.
Yeah.
And the other place we're shopping at, almost $200-300 for the same amount.
That's a huge difference.
So, guys, shop at Walmart.
I mean, if I want to get, like, sometimes if I want to get good produce, I'll go to somewhere else, but everything
That's
else.
the only thing. Yeah, the fruit ours sucks.
Yeah.
I like snacking on fruit and stuff when I'm not,
Hubby just polished off a bag of Great Value ketchup. Ooh, I love the Great Value chips. They're so good. Everybody sleeps on those. They're like 97 cents, but they're so good.
Yeah, so is dog food. Zeus's food is now $30. It used to be $20. Like,
wow.
Yeah, but
so
he's got to eat, right? So he's asleep behind me. Yeah, when I'm working, he sleeps behind my desk or at my feet. So that's why he's over here.
Yeah, everything's going up like crazy.
Yeah. Gas has gone down here, though.
Gas has gone down here. I think it's like around 140 here, which is cheap considering
what it was. Ours is around the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Told the cats they need to catch more chipmunks, right? Fend for themselves. Get some more money.
I know around here you don't see any squirrels or anything. All you see is seagulls or pigeons or ravens or crows. You don't really see any squirrels or anything else. I guess because there's so much forest area, they don't really need to come into the area. I heard what happened in Burlington, though. On the
coyotes?
News. Yep.
Yeah, it's actually, like, I was kind of like not laughing about it before I really read the details, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Then I actually read the details of the coyote attacks, and I was, holy crap, that is really scary. Like, really scary. Like a 2-year-old playing in the backyard on the deck, and a coyote just came up to them. Like a senior lying in their backyard on a chair sleeping, and a coyote attacked them. Like, that's crazy.
Well, I know that, though, in Ontario, right? They're building up more and more of the, the farmland in that for housing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And stuff like that, so they have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Right?
No, and that's the thing. It's weird when they're building so much. All the animals, they have nowhere to go. Okay, let's see here. You tint your eye. No, I don't tint my eyebrows. I actually have never done anything professionally to my eyebrows in my life. I've never got them waxed or anything.
I hate mine. I hate mine so much. Mine don't grow in any direction whatsoever, but that's because my moms are like that.
You're like so fair too, right? So like I just have the dark like features in the hair. And
I am as sure as possible because I just don't like them. Again, everybody has something they don't like. So
hot tamales are a great snack. Yum. Doritos Screamin' Sriracha. I haven't tried those. I don't know if we have.
Texas Rob, who is that question for? Me or Kelly or both of us?
For who? Sorry, Texas Rob. Do you see little people there asking for a friend? I don't see anybody here. Hopefully not.
Where did I put the leprechaun? Did I let him out of the cage? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Eric, how do you know what microblading is? But no, I do not microblade my eyebrows.
That's a good question, Eric. How do you know that?
I don't even know if I really know what it is. I know it's something with the eyebrows, but I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but...
Thank you, Abisha. You're very sweet. Hubby is now chowing down on Great Value dill pickle. Ooh, dill pickle chips.
Oh, you know what's so good? I haven't seen it in years. Doritos dill pickle.
Yes, I think that they took those off the
first year I started doing videos. I remember I reviewed those, but I haven't seen them since.
Yeah, I've never tried.
They're really good.
I still have Takis and queso, but refuse to open them. Slippery slope. I agree, Sally. So this is the thing: is that I very rarely have like junk food in the house because I know I'll eat it all, and I try not to. So if it's not in the house, then I'm fine. But I got this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I guarantee you, like I'm going to, as soon as it's open, within the next couple of days, I'll finish it.
I only got this stuff because of her live, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
don't think we eat this crap all the time.
No, I don't. You get treats every so often, but on the regular basis, I don't. And the only reason why I don't have it is because I know that I'll eat it. I love it.
Well, I might try to snack on yogurt or fruit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So.
Because I'm hip, I know all about fashion these days. Sure, Eric. Sure.
Sure, I think there's something Eric isn't telling us.
You guys in the chat, whoever is here watching, if there's anything you guys want to chat about, let us know. We're just kind of talking about whatever, but
Yep.
I know not everybody wants to hear about microblading. Yeah.
You know what I think of when I hear microblading? I think of, it's silly, but I think of like someone on rollerblades. They're like really fast. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's true. I
know it's not what it is, but
have this ring light on and it's really bright. So I'm like, it's right.
I wonder if I need mine or not. Probably not. Okay.
But I'm not used to
so I have this one.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought my other one wasn't bright enough, but I cleaned my desk, so now it's right behind the computer now. So I guess I don't need this one anymore. Hello. Hello. I have been drinking, I swear.
The ribs turn out good. I think you guys bought them at Costco, you said.
Heath and I found ribs at Walmart on sale, the great value ones. Only took something. We'll see how they are though. We got the honey garlic ones, but we haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
So it can be hit and miss with the no-name stuff. But.
Oh yeah, for sure. What's everybody doing this weekend though? Anything fun? I am not doing much, and I'm okay with that.
I'm working.
Oh, that's so fun.
You know, that is, I don't know, the way my rotating goes, I work 9 to 6 my time tomorrow, and then Sunday they tacked on extra hours at the beginning, and I decided to add extra hours again at the end. So now I'm working like 11:30 to 9 o'clock.
No.
For only 2 days, and then I have 2 days off.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember after that. It's all over the place. So that's why I'm like,
that's hard.
I don't know when I go live anymore.
Yeah, it's hard to not have a schedule. Anyone waking up early to watch Her Majesty's funeral? I probably will. I think I will. I watched the William and Harry's weddings. I don't know. I just find it really fascinating, the history and all that stuff of it.
I won't be getting up early, but I probably will try and catch some of it before I go to work.
Yeah. But I've been watching a lot of the footage and stuff on TikTok and everything, and it's crazy. Got them from Costco, 2 racks for $20.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know about Costco, right? I get a discount through my work on a membership, but I guess it's more than just the bulk stuff. I don't know. I've never even been to one for years.
It's I mean, I go to Costco usually once a month, but I don't. It's hard if you don't have space to stock up on stuff. Then it kind of makes it weird. But
I have heard their clothing and stuff isn't that bad. Yeah.
I watched the wedding. Yeah, I love watching the weddings. Me and my mom actually she gets up as well and watches them, and then she'll text me while we're watching them and stuff. So it's I don't know.
That's cool though.
And to me, it's also just one of those things it's a historical moment as well, right? So to watch and be part of a historical moment is kind of.
I know it's gonna be weird to me when Charles, sorry, it's weird to be saying King Charles right now. It's gonna be on the money in that.
I
eventually.
Know. Yeah. Eventually, it's even weird to say King Charles. Oh my God.
Charles.
My legs are sitting cross-legged and they're falling asleep.
Never do that, so your legs will go numb.
But so this weekend I'm not doing too much. Probably. Yeah, not much. I was the one that edited the zoo video. That was took so long to edit. It was hard. There was so much footage.
It took me a long time when I started, the Final Cut Pro, right? Longer to edit, but now I'm getting faster. So
part of the deal between the 3 of us was that Steve and Eric would edit the just straight videos. Oh, Big D, hello. And Matt and Kat are in the chat. Hi, guys.
Hello, everybody.
Ava loved the zoo video. Oh, that's sweet. So part of the deal is that whenever we do straight food reviews, Steve and Eric edit those because they kind of have the template out of how it goes. So all of them kind of look the same-ish. And any vlogs, because a lot of times vlog places they don't necessarily want to go, but I make them go. So they're like, well, we'll go if you edit a video for it. So that's kind of the deal. So
that's not fair.
Which is fine. Like, I don't mind. But vlogs, like, I like editing vlogs because you can kind of be more creative with them, and they have to be as like professional, so to speak. The problem is I usually have too much footage, which is good.
If I lived closer, you wouldn't need them.
But like the zoo footage,
yeah.
Steve and Eric used their phones. I used the camera. Like, there was so much footage. Like, we probably had 2 hours worth of footage, so it was just a lot to go through. But a lot of it we couldn't keep in, which sucked because a lot more animals we saw. But history is happening right before our eyes, so nice to be a part of it. I agree. I mean, the Queen. Yeah, it's historical. Whether you like it or not, or like whatever, it's a historical moment to be a part of. So.
Well, it's just, I think, it's hard to imagine her passing away. Like, no one can live forever, but at the same time, you don't think.
Well, she's always
what I mean?
been, right? Like, it's always been her, and it's you kind of just sort of thought, well, she's always going to be queen, right? But yeah, I mean, she was 96. That's crazy. Crazy.
I don't know how I feel about Charles being king, though. I don't know.
I mean, he is definitely. A lot of people say they wish that it was the sister, right? But just because of birth order, he's the king.
I'm actually thinking, like, wishing it was William, actually, instead of him.
Yeah, and I mean,
but
Charles
it is what it is, right? But
yeah. I mean,
maybe he'll do better than I think. I don't know.
And they have good genes, clearly, because they all live a very long time. So, I mean, we probably have 20, 25 years with Charles. And then William. I mean, Charles is in his 70s, so who knows, right? I mean, hopefully nothing happens to him. But it's weird. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Long as you got to leave before they locked the gate. We was at KC Zoo, almost got locked in. Are you serious? I always wondered how they make sure everybody's out. I mean, not going to lie, I kind of like that. I think it'd be really cool, but... Wow.
Ghost hunting? Ooh.
Now's the perfect time of year for ghost hunting. It's like dark early. It's like spooky.
Too bad. My mom wasn't still living on the farm that my mom and stepdad used to have, because my stepdad said he saw a ghost one night. It was this Indian chief. There's a lot of history on that land. There's like, used to be on an Indian reserve. It also was on part of the War of 1812 was fought on it. So there's all kinds of history there. So it was like, I never saw anything, but
yeah,
I do believe it's possible to see stuff, because
he's
told me when he was working at the Sportsplex at night, they would hear footsteps, but there was nobody there, or they'd hear like voices and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ghost hunting, I wouldn't be able to sleep. I love it. I mean, it freaks me out. But I always say, again, the friendly ghosts, not the like crazy ghosts, but like, I want to see you. Like, come, I want to see you.
Sorry, like Robert's comment. That's how I was this morning. I was like,
I could not sleep last night for the simple fact that I went down the TikTok rabbit hole and I started just scrolling.
I should not let myself go on TikTok before I go to bed.
It's awful. And so then I went down the rabbit hole of like the paranormal or the true crime ones where they like tell stories. And it was like 3:30 in the morning and I'm like, holy crap. And then I couldn't sleep because I watched all these like crazy TikToks.
Oh, can I mention about Zeus in the contest quickly?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
He's made it to the top 10 now.
Awesome.
The last round is the top 5, and he's number 7. I can't put a link in the chat though, but
how can I put a link in the chat?
Wait a minute. Yeah, you can see the private chat, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is that a thing?
Just give me 1 second.
I didn't even know there was like a private chat thing.
Yeah, I wrote you a message in there. Can you see what I just put in?
Oh yeah, there's a little private chat thing. That's
so you just gotta copy.
Okay, I'll copy that.
Thank you. And again, because I know people are confused, you can vote free, but choose the Facebook option. Don't think you have to donate. You don't. A lot of people thought they had to donate.
Vote for Zeus.
Very good.
We had a ghost in our house growing up. It lived in the attic and really hated kids and would scare the crap out of us. You could feel its presence.
I believe that's true. Yeah, I've heard of even ghosts like paralyzing people. It's scary.
I've seen my share of demonic activity. Yeah, see, I don't want to see any of that stuff. Bring me the friendly.
I felt it when I was a kid. I remember just one time I woke up in the middle of the night and suddenly the room got cold. And this is like in the middle of August or whatever, right? And I felt like somebody was sitting on the end of the bed, but there's nobody there. I had trouble getting back to sleep after. It still gives me chills.
Chills as well.
Anyways.
Let's see, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Kat and Matt in the chat. What was Ava's favorite animal that she saw? Mine were the giraffes. Love the giraffes.
Did you see white tigers? I love white tigers.
No. The problem was it was so hot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The tigers and lions were like passed out. They weren't moving much. A lot of them weren't moving much. So
right.
It was hard. My favorite time to go to the zoo is actually in the fall when it's like 15 degrees out. They're all out because it's like not super hot, so they're more active. My videos are on Unknown Ventures here on YouTube. Yeah, guys, check it out if you like the paranormal stuff. She loved the penguins. Oh no, I'm sorry. I think Steve swore at the penguins. Hopefully she didn't understand the word.
The penguins, Steve?
Not at the penguins, but in the penguin clip, he said the S word.
Now I'm just picturing him swearing and cursing at the penguins.
No, he wasn't swearing at the penguins. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just teasing him, but now that's all I can picture in my head. What do those penguins do to you, Steve?
Right? Yeah, so I think I'm gonna actually eat one of my candies because they're just taunting me.
No, I'm wondering what I should try. Probably the Gummy Worms.
Oh no, I got the extreme Sour Patch Kids.
Uh-oh. Hope you like sour.
I do. I like the blue ones the best.
Hope I can open these. Really?
Oh, she missed the swearing. That's okay. That's good. The blue ones.
I don't want you to get into the candy. Like, oh, there we go. Oh, two Gummy Worms stuck together. These look like snakes.
They do.
Those aren't worms, they're snakes.
These are really extreme. Woo.
Are they? Oh yeah, look at your face.
Your zoo video made us turn up our air conditioner. Oh my gosh. In parts of it, I don't know, like people in Ontario know the sound, but like you could hear, I call them the heat bugs. I don't know what they're actually called. Cicadas, I think.
Cicadas, yeah.
All you can hear is the buzz of them in the background. And I was like, oh.
Here you don't hear any.
Really?
Yep. Not much anyway. Not many. Yeah. Unless they hear like the birds, maybe, but
yeah, we get I love the sound of the cicada things, but not when I'm walking around the zoo.
I don't know if Paul can confirm this, but I know when I watched Tully Drew's videos, you could hear them really, really loud in the background.
Oh, really?
And I remember the first time I heard them, I was like, what is that? I thought it was like something outside her house, and then I paused it, and there was nothing. And I was like, oh.
They can be so loud. Went back later and broke the penguin's leg. Steve did not harm any penguins in the video.
You should have a disclaimer now. No penguins were harmed in the filming of this video.
I think his exact quote was, I would pay $100 on my visa to swim in that water, in that shitty, dirty water with the penguins. So he wasn't swearing at the penguins. He was just commenting on how dirty the water was.
He just wanted to cool down.
People complain about them when I do outdoor videos. And yeah, they're so loud.
Yeah, but you can't help it, right? There's so many. At least I heard from Japan. Japan videos I watch, Paul. Yeah, they're always really loud.
And I didn't realize how loud until I was editing, and I was like, "Woo, that's loud!" But now I felt it conveyed the heat properly because a lot of people. And it's funny. As soon as when I edited the video, and then I don't know if Steve and Eric watched it before it went up because I was kind of doing it last minute. As soon as I hit publish, I was like, the first thing somebody's going to say is they're going to complain about how we complain so much about the heat, because we talked about the heat a lot in the video. But that was part of the fun of the video, was like being dramatic about the heat. When you make these videos, you want them to be kind of entertaining, right? So,
not just that, right? I think people assume when it's Canada, like, it's cold here all the time.
No. No.
Because I tell you guys, when I talk to people on the phone for work, it can be that, I even get this comment in the middle of August. Oh, it must be freezing cold there.
Mm-mm.
How much snow do you have?
Yeah.
Do you live in an igloo? Like, I'm not even joking.
I believe it. And especially it's the humidity. So like, so all I can compare the day we went to the zoo to feeling like is like a summer day in Florida with the humidity. Like, that's not as swampy humidity, but like humid and just sweat. Like, there's just nothing you can do about it.
Like he said, I don't miss the heat from Ontario. Like, here, it's just warm during the day, but at night it gets cooler.
Yeah.
It's not like Ontario was like sticky hot all night even as well.
Yeah. So. Exactly. Excuse me.
Here you get a break if it's too hot.
Yeah. But I mean, in a couple of months, I'm going to complain because it's going to be cold. So.
I like Paul's comment. That must be why penguins waddle when they walk.
That's right. That sour candy. These are my favorite though. Like, I'll eat these until I feel sick.
Yeah. That's why I didn't buy those.
I know.
I'm going to try my sour ones. I can't see. They're grape.
Oh, they're grape ones.
Yeah, the grape ones. It says they're new. Wow.
Everybody in the chat, what's your favorite like snack item like this?
Wow, this is hard to open.
I don't know. I'm always looking for good snack ideas.
Oh, they're like grape.
They look like grapes. Those are so good.
A little sour, not too bad though.
These are like, I didn't realize the extreme were so. William, welcome. Happy Friday. Thank you for stopping by.
Hello, William.
Oh.
Have you guys done the Being Boozled?
Mm-hmm.
For a video though? I know I've done it for a couple of my lives.
Yeah, we did a video. Excuse me, like probably the first, like 2 or 3 years ago, we did a Bean Boozled, and Steve and Eric said we're never allowed to do it again.
You remember when I did it live last time? I kept getting the sticky bug one or the dirty socks.
The fish one was worse. Did you say Reese? Reese's.
Well, here we call it Reese's, don't we?
Yeah, I always say Reese's.
But I've heard though, is it in the US it's just Reese? That's what I heard.
Or sometimes I hear them say Reese. I don't know.
Hey, David.
Cheers. David. Okay, David's here, guys. Be on your best behavior. Everybody.
Yes. You're -1 mod right now.
That's right. Well, I guess technically Steve and Eric are mods, but I don't see them paying much attention. So.
Yeah, no, just because, I'm only on StreamYards right now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it doesn't work too well, if I have them both open.
No. David, I hope you are not too busy with work. I know you work a lot during the week and on the weekend too. Hopefully you're getting some.
These are too good.
Those look really good. The Aldi brand mini peanut butter cups are better than Reese's. Really? I've never had Reese's, but nothing really beats the Reese's peanut butter.
I've never heard of that brand, but.
You make me sound scary. Nah, David, you're like the friendly giant. I was trying to just make people. Everybody, of course, is always on their best behavior here. So.
Yeah, everybody join in. You like my new house?
Yeah, Jackie moved.
No, Zeus, you can't have those.
Oh,
Hey,
these are...
Susie. Oh, you just give me kisses. No, you can't have the candy. No. Well, let's see if he'll jump up. Come here. Yeah, come up, up, up. You jump up. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh, sort of his outline.
Here.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Hey, baby, look. Look. Right there.
Whew, those are sour.
Okay, get down. Yeah, we usually don't let him jump up. So he didn't want to at first. He's like, huh? I thought I wasn't supposed to do that.
Miss Jackie talking to Heath or Zeus?
Zeus. Here, let me see if I can turn it off for a second. Can you still see me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it disappeared.
Yeah, because I turned it off. Zeus, come here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Susie.
Be back in 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Let's see if he'll come back, guys. Zeus, come here. Zeus, come here. Come here. Come here. Up, up. Oh. There he is, guys. I can see him better. Hi, Zeusy. Look. Look. What's that? What's that? No, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Don't put your paw on the computer. Okay, you better get down.
William, that's what I said. I don't usually have candy in the house because I'll eat it all. So I have to be try and make this last. But it's so tempting.
I usually don't either. Yeah, that was the new co-host, guys, Zeus.
Mm-hmm. Good mood tonight. Finally finished taking all the P1's pictures. Oh, cool.
I can't stop eating these. That's not good.
I know.
That's why I don't buy candy.
I know. But then you eat them, and then an hour later, you're like, oh, what did I do?
Yeah.
But,
I put one in my mouth. Yep.
Yep. Oh, these are really sour. Woo.
These are just a little sour, but they're not the extreme ones. So, like you have. Hey, Susie. He's back.
I can hear his collar.
Yeah.
Cute. All right, guys. Nobody told me what your plans are for the weekend in the chat.
I guess no one has any plans.
It's exciting. It's like fall. Is anybody going to is it too early for pumpkin patches? I don't know.
I don't know. See, I don't even think it was too early in August for the pumpkin spice stuff. At least not near the end of the month.
Right.
Right? They were saying it was too early. Like, not really.
No. Because like at least in my mind, like once our Thanksgiving is over, and I think it's because our Thanksgiving's so early. So by August, we're like, our Thanksgiving is like what, in 3 weeks now? I don't know, a month?
Yeah. Oh, Steve, eat and drink way too much is pretty much on deck for this weekend. I did that once, drank so much, I drank myself sober only once. Oof. Never again.
Eric was telling us on Monday, about how he went to a wedding last weekend and he overindulged more than he usually does. And he said he felt it. I was like, oof.
Yeah.
The recovery takes a long time.
I know. I find now, like, for the longest time, I couldn't drink whiskey and hard liquor and stuff, right? Because it would hurt my stomach. But then I started drinking it again, but now it doesn't hurt me. But I don't feel hungover the next day. But I don't have a lot of it either, though.
That's probably the difference.
Yeah.
Back then, you're just like, now it's like you can enjoy a couple of drinks and it's cool.
When I was younger, I lived with roommates who worked at a bar, so we were always there. And then we got to know the owners, right? And they're like, "Oh, stay after last call," and I'm like, "Yeah, You know where
Yeah.
that goes.
William all weekend. I like that, William. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna eat my candy and stay in my comfy clothes all weekend, I think. Robert got this $179 CD set at a yard sale for $3.
Wow. That's
Ultimate
cool.
rock ballads. That's awesome.
That's a really good deal.
3
Sometimes you
football.
can find stuff people don't realize are worth a lot.
Yeah.
Like garage sales and stuff like that.
3 football matches tomorrow and a charity event. Cut the hedge on Sunday if it's dry. David, you're always working. Our local pumpkin patch has been set up, but no pumpkins yet.
Okay.
Ultimate
No
rock
pumpkins.
ballads. That would be awesome. Softball game tonight. Night. Oh, that's right. It's already tomorrow. So I'm like, tonight? I get it.
He's in the future.
Billy was here earlier, and this is his thing.
Well, I am, but not as much as Paul.
He's only an hour ahead of us?
Yeah.
So it's 9 o'clock for you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's what I kept having to think when you said to me 7 o'clock. I was like, okay, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Yes. Let me just see here. I always catch. I really should be wearing my glasses when I do these. I'm always squinting, but who wants to wear glasses? Oh, David's in the future too. 1 a.m. That's right.
That's right. I forgot that.
I also don't think that David ever sleeps, but
why don't you ever live stream it live?
Live stream
it. Goodness. Godzilla. So funny about those movies is like, they'll say something and then after it, they're like, or the older movies, I mean.
David is the ultimate night owl, 100%. He is. He never sleeps. I'm a night owl, but I need my sleep.
I know. I only need everybody's different, right? If I get 6 hours, I'm okay. I don't really. I get too much sleep. I feel like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I was like that, but I think I'm one of those people that needs 8 hours, which sucks because I never have 8 hours. But yeah,
I David, I'm part vampire too. Secrets out.
Yeah, I'm a night owl though. I stay up way too late, even for no reason. Just
the later with me, the later I stay up, the more awake. Sometimes, but unless I've just finished working, it's so easy to fall asleep on the TV when your mind is exhausted or you're already tired. You're just like,
yep. Because I stayed up.
He says he's resting his eyes.
Right. Because I stayed up till 3:30 last night, and I got up at I don't know. I didn't sleep long. I had a nap before the live stream today, but that kind of made me feel a little bit groggier than I should have. But that's okay. I'm awake now.
Yeah. No, I had to get up early this morning because my mom needed me to do something for her here. I had to go to the courthouse to get something signed for her or something, and just
yeah. I'm not one of those people though. I don't know about any of you guys, but no matter what, if I get 5 hours of sleep or 8 hours of sleep or 10 hours of sleep, whatever, I'm not a fast waker-upper. I need an hour from when I wake up to actually start moving.
So you're not a morning person, just like me. I'm not a morning person.
No, not at all. I wish I was one of those people that could just bounce up and be like, okay, let's go. No.
Poor Heath, they can say good morning. I'm like, I'm not awake yet.
Right? It sounds terrible, but at 5 o'clock, I was like, oh man, I'm so. When you're really tired and you kind of start getting that little bit of a headache in the back of your head.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna close my eyes on the chair. I didn't even lie down. I just laid in the recliner chair and then I passed out for an hour.
That's evil. That's your worst enemy right there. Yeah. That's what happens to Heath. He wants to stay awake, but he gets on his recliner.
Oh god, Yep.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah, but it was good. It was, and then I think I woke myself up because you're not really lying back. You're like half like this. I think I snored really loud, and I was like, "Woo!" Woke myself up.
My mom, no, when I was in high school, I used to hate it. She'd be like, she'd be like, rise and shine. I'd be like, put the covers over my head. I want to shoot her.
Oh, my dad was the worst at that. That was awful. I used to get so like, I know you're my dad, but I really just want to punch you right now.
Yes, yeah, I felt that way. My mom would be like, go away.
4 hours is a good night for me. Oh my god.
4 hours? I don't know if I can do 4 hours, but everybody's different. You know what I mean? If that's enough for you.
Yeah, I mean, I wish. I mean, sleeping should waste time, but you know.
Yes, I was going to ask you about that, Paul, because I already have my video edited.
Ooh, another collab. I can't stop eating these.
I can't stop eating these.
I know.
This is why we don't get candy, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's evil. Okay, looks like you were frozen again.
Am I?
You're good now, yeah. Just a little bit.
David, if you don't get enough sleep, you won't grow up to be big and that's right.
Oh, that seems like Jess. That was a good one. I thought this sounds like something Robert would say.
I'm eating grapes to make up for your unhealthy candy. Okay, Robert, you do that because
stop bugging us, guys.
Hey, we all know some of you out there probably eating some like chips or snacking on. It's Friday night.
So, guys, nice try.
That's right.
For sure you hear Zeus again.
Yeah,
the jiggle your collar.
Yeah. I sat down to finish editing, but started watching this stream. Well, thank you.
Hey, enforcer.
Hey, endorsement. Yes, ladies' night.
Okay, so I gotta explain that. I know some of you are probably wondering, like, why I say enforcer. That's Heath's nickname for the endorsement.
I remember you telling me that, yeah.
I figured some people may not know, so.
Yeah. Joe's Smokehouse and Barbecue. Hello.
Hello.
Happy Friday.
Hello.
Yeah, Steve and Eric went away this weekend with a bunch of their friends.
I'm taking over the channel with Kelly, and they're never coming back.
That's right. And I was really nervous to go live by myself because it's really intimidating.
Yeah, see? And I got a new house, guys.
Yeah. And Jackie was kind enough to say she would do the live with me, so here we are.
Well, I just thought it'd be fun, you wouldn't be by yourself, and
the endorsement, they are away doing what they call a guys trip with a bunch of their friends. They went north.
Basically, they're drinking and partying,
and eating and doing whatever people do when they go away like that. I don't know.
Banished
to the chat only. I mean, we could have StreamYarded them in, but they just probably would have been really drunk, and it just would have been annoying for everyone.
Yes, exactly. Take over.
That's right.
Oh, you guys haven't heard my evil laugh yet.
That's right. Steve and Eric aren't coming back. I should increase my level.
Never. You guys shouldn't have left to party.
That's one of the things about there being 3 of us is that, if one of us or 2 of us are busy or whatever, there's other people to kind of keep it going, which is nice. But
yeah,
I thought they were
going to do bad or find stuff to talk about. Oh, I could do better, Sally. That's not my best work, but thank you.
I thought they were all microblading. Who they could be, I don't know.
Oh. I used to scare my friend once. I just go behind her and scare her, and the hairs would stand up in the back of her neck. She's like, "Stop that!"
David, you're right. We have to practice our show and tell. If we're
taking over.
That's
okay.
my show and tell.
What is? Oh, it's a Sour Patch.
I'm also using my computer, so the camera's really crappy. I don't know how to set up the other stuff.
I know my computer, right? I don't know if it's the new Mac though, so I don't know if this is clear. Your unibrows get out of control. These are very evil, guys. Oh, look, you know what that looks like? It looks like weed, but it's like purple.
It kind of does. It looks like a bud thing.
Look, it's there. Did it smell it, guys? See, look. Ooh. Yeah, I'm there, then I'm not there.
Show and tell is all I got. That's true. That's Eric's bit.
We got to show and tell again? Okay.
You're eating peanut butter out of the bag, and they're not. No, these mini ones just come like this. They're like.
Okay, I got these. Now you can see them better. Sorry, yours just said the mini.
Yeah, these ones are just like the mini ones. The bigger ones come in foil, but these just come like that.
I also got these, but I'm probably not even going to get into those.
Mm.
And then these.
Grape.
Anyway. No, not for you, Zeus. He's like, oh, you're going to give me some candy?
Those peanut butter cups are my favorite. I love these peanut butter stuff. Any of it.
Yeah, it's weird to me the mini ones aren't wrapped. Yeah, I find that weird too.
I'm happy to see Steve survived the zoo. Barely.
Are you sure?
So another funny thing is, for anybody that watched the zoo video, you know that I put in that little disclaimer at the end before we tried the food. When I was editing that, I was like, oh my God, we are so miserable. Like, we were so miserable trying the food. And it's only because we were so hot. And like, it had been 4 hours since we started walking around. And I think we were like dehydrated. We were hot. We were tired. We were just like spent. So we did the best we can. Yeah. When I'm editing that part, I had to take out a lot of parts that like people would probably construe as like me being super bitchy or Eric being super mean or Steve being super grumpy. Because we were just like in the moment. So it was like awful. I'm like, oh no.
I honestly didn't think you guys were that bad, but what I saw in the video though, I didn't see any of the.
Yeah, and like the parts that I cut out, like between the three of us, it was fine. Like Steve was taking too long to put something on a fork, and I was like, just hurry up, right? Like, or whatever. But to people who don't know us would be like, wow, she's really bitchy. So it was one of those things where I had to kind of like cut that stuff out. I didn't want people to get the wrong idea. But yeah, it was so hot.
Well, when we were back in Ontario, because we weren't used to that heat, right?
Yeah.
Because here it's just usually in the 70s, which is so it's just like it's not cold, but it's not like too hot, right? But then when we went back there, it was just like in the 80s or 90s, which is not what we're used to. No. So we got used to it pretty easy the one day. Like the only day we had to ourselves,
yeah,
is when we got it. And we're just like
pastel de nada now on spicy knickknacks.
Hey.
Oh. And Rob says all those snacks are giving me a tummy ache just watching. I hear you. I'm going to have a tummy ache afterwards. It's why I try not to eat them as much. But, you know, YOLO. Yeah. I got some pumpkin cream filled things in the fridge. Ooh, Robert, that sounds amazing. The minis and the are wrapped. Because these are so tiny. To unwrap these would be really annoying. Like, we have the bigger cups that are, like, in the gold foil. But these are just like really small.
Yeah, see, it makes sense to me. They're not wrapped.
Yeah.
Because they're so tiny. That'll be a lot of paper.
Robert, are you confirming they're wrapped in the USA? Let me show you guys again how small these ones are. Because, like, oh, they're getting melty in my hand. But, like, this is how small it is. Like, it's the size of my finger. But the ones that are like double this size, they're wrapped in the gold foil.
Yeah, it's just the mini ones here that aren't. Yeah. Oh, looks like I had a hair on my face or something.
Oh, those are so good.
I don't know. I think Canada's laws are stricter with food and stuff. Like too strict in some cases.
Yeah, we're really strict with the food.
Like, I don't know if you heard with, like, the reason why Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, we didn't have them here for the longest time. It's just because there's a cartoon character on the box. And there's some obscure law where, like, cartoon characters are allowed to sell food products in Canada or something like that.
Really?
Yep. That's why we didn't have it for the longest time or something similar to that.
Wow. Food laws in the USA work 10 miles.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because we do have products here that have cartoon characters on it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just really obscure law. I don't think that anybody, one of those laws no one really knows about.
Hey, Texas Rob, thanks for coming by. I know it wasn't the regular stream, but thank you for coming and saying hi.
Yes, thank you.
Kelly abuses us. I do not.
She does not.
I have to.
Those are lies. Forget. She's got backup, guys.
That's right. Reese's was made next.
We gotta stick together. Women gotta stick together. You guys know that.
Academy, and I was up there a lot for training. Oh, cool. Excuse me. Yeah, but in the moment, there was this one whole scene in the Zoo vlog where. So the scene before we try the food and Steve's walking up with the food and puts it down, it's behind music. I had to put it behind music because the audio of it is like me complaining that Eric's really hangry. And then when we all sat down and tried the food, they turned it on me and started saying that I was like hangry, like, ooh, you're so hangry. And then I got like super annoyed because I was already like tired and I was just like, what do you do? So like I had to cut that out. Just wouldn't like between the three of us, we knew we were just like whatever, but other people would be like, oh, she's such a bitch, or oh, he's so mean, or whatever. So.
You gotta just remind me of those stickers commercials where like the person turns into like some celebrity or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, Arr! I love that one with Betty White. That was the stickers commercial. Anyway, that made me think of that.
And it's always hard because things come across so different on camera. Like even one of the things that I said in the video, and I was like, ooh, wow, I sounded kind of like snotty when I said that. But it wasn't even like I wasn't even being snotty or they didn't take it snotty, but it's so hard sometimes what comes across on camera. And I was like, hopefully no, because there are people out there watching our videos. I see you guys that want to pick on every little thing. So
I know that. Yes.
I'm just like, I don't care. Whatever. Somebody's gonna find something to complain about, right?
You know what? That's all I do. Like I said, we've talked about this before, right? If I see a comment, only if it's really bad, I don't respond to it. I just delete it. But like, I'm wondering too if people are harder in general on like women creators. You know what I mean? Than the guys.
Yeah, I absolutely think that. And I get that it's like a two-way thing, right? So like we're in the moment creating the video. So we know that in that moment it wasn't really anything serious, but people perceive it differently and that's normal, right? It's totally normal to perceive.
So you can do. Everybody's different. Everybody's going to perceive it differently, right?
Exactly.
But
that's totally okay.
Yeah, I do agree with Steve and Eric. You did a great job editing it. They said that.
I was really stressed about it, but I'm going to get to the comments in a second, guys. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring them. But so it's like a weird thing because I was more cautious about how I portrayed myself in that video because I knew some of the things I said to me sounded bitchier than they were intended to be. And because I'm a female, I was like, okay, well, the first thing somebody's going to say is I'm like mean or blah, blah, blah. But then, like I said, you get to the point where you're just like, I know
I'm at that point now. Yeah.
Tension wasn't bad and it was hot and I was grumpy at some points and Eric was grumpy and Steve was grumpy at some points, but there was a lot of points where we had a lot of fun. So, it's just a weird.
I like what Paul said. You can't win no matter what. There'll always be someone to complain about something. Yeah.
Go look through our comments. And about the comments too is like, we actually have our filters on pretty high for comments. So a lot of the really bad ones we don't even see. If we get bad ones, I don't know. We decided as a group to like up the filter just because it wasn't worth seeing like stupid comments that were bad.
I did that. Some of them still get through.
They do. Yeah. And there's some like comments where it's like, okay, you're just commenting because you just you just want to like nitpick. Like you're
Sorry, I
just,
was laughing at that last comment. Sorry.
people that comment because they just want to nitpick, which is fine. Like I get it. I don't care. Nitpick it. It's cool. Whatever. So like we very rarely delete comments because usually the really bad ones we don't even see anyway. But there are some comments where I just don't bother answering because they just want to be sure that they can like argue about.
Or just one reaction. You know, someone posts like something a review has sugar in it. Really? No kidding.
Yes, like, you just want to be like, are you trying to really actually be helpful, or are you just trying to be annoying? Like it's
exactly.
a weird. Okay, let me go read these so I don't want to miss anybody.
Yeah.
I like the time. Oh, thank you, Critical Eats. The time lapses. Unwrapped minis are dangerous. They would be gone in a minute. Oh God, I'm trying not to.
Oh, because they melt.
They do. And thank you, Steve. I was really nervous about editing that. I always get really nervous editing those videos. I'm not very fast at it, but thank you. Checking in to see if I still have a job. You're still tired, Eric.
Nope. You've been replaced.
Can't win no matter what you do. There'll always be someone to complain about something. Yes. Do you agree, Eric?
That's what I was switching.
Do you agree, Eric? Just say yes, right? How dare you? I'm never grumpy. They call me Mr. Sunshine.
Okay, so where did grumpy old men come from?
If you guys go back and watch the Zoo video where we were all sitting down and we were talking on the bench, and I said to Steve, like, oh, how hot is it? I don't know if it's when he had the ice pack. But Steve says something like, oh, I think I'm doing a pretty good job of not being grumpy. And Eric's in the background in the corner. And if you guys look at Eric's face, it's hilarious because he's like, he starts kind of laughing. And then he's almost like laughing at Steve's thing. It's really funny. I picked on it. I don't know if anybody else did, but we all did very well. We all had our moments of grumpiness, but overall we did well.
Grumpy old men, never grumpy.
Matt and Kat, you missed Mike? Really? I'm sure he's
no comment.
He's always floating around. Hi, Mike. Vin, grumpy old man. That's right. Master the egg one day.
Or master having ingredients that aren't expired. I couldn't help that. I couldn't help myself.
Can't win everything.
No.
But yeah, it's doing the vlog videos are a lot different than the. Also, I find too with vlog videos is people want, because it's more of like it's a vlog, but it's more like they're seeing another side of you. They also, a lot of people think that means that they can like be more nosy about you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. They think they can like, I don't know, make assumptions and
that's
say stuff.
Like, people can assume or not assume or whatever they want, but they have to understand that, like again, like I said in one of my comments, when we go to the zoo and stuff, lots of times we're there with a larger group of people. We usually just groups of friends, like a larger group of people, but it doesn't look like that on the video because we're only shooting the three of us. But it's like, they don't all want to be on camera. Oh, William, have a good night. Thank you so much.
Well, people ask me about Heath, right? Like, why isn't he in my videos? Why isn't he in lives? Well, I'm not gonna. It's not his thing, right? And I'm gonna respect that. I'm not gonna say you have to be in the video. Like he likes doing that bye-bye in the background.
And that's the thing. Like, I have one friend that, she watches all our videos and she watches all the lives. Hi, if you're watching. I don't know if you are. And she's always super supportive. She's the first person to ask any one of us about stuff. She's been in a lot of the situations that we've done videos, but she just never wants to be on camera. And I totally get that. Why? It's our videos. Like, why does it matter if anybody else is in them?
Well, my one sister we went to visit, she's like, just like, like I watch all the videos and I do like them. I just don't comment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I make all my friends tag me. And then there's
I will get your soul if you don't watch my video.
Kevin, who is probably listening at least with Steve and Eric. Hi, Kevin, who doesn't mind being on camera. So, it's
Yeah.
just whatever the comfort level is.
Like, if he wants to be, that's fine.
Yeah.
He ended up joining in in our collab with Paul, but,
Yeah.
because he wanted to, I didn't
Yeah.
force him to.
No,
You
of
know what I mean?
course. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a really awkward thing. And I think just
Yeah.
because, like, we're, like, obviously more used to it now, it's like but even, like, when we were doing the collab with, you, and then most recently when we did the collab with Paul, even to pull out the camera and shoot our intro with, like, you or Paul standing there watching, I was super embarrassed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Because it's usually just the three of us. So
Yeah.
having somebody
Yeah.
else watch, it was like super intimidating. I was like, oh.
I know for me it was the opposite. I felt comfortable with you guys right away. I just didn't think anything of it.
And that's the thing. I totally felt comfortable, but it was weird because, again, like, sometimes, like, we're the same people on video, but sometimes we're just a little extra spunkier. So to kind of be like, hi guys, and like have you or Paul or somebody
I'd be
watch
like,
just feels weird. Like,
who are you? No, I'm kidding.
You're not.
But I know your point. Yeah, you don't want to be over the top.
Yeah, or to see how many
them away.
times you have to redo the opening because you screw it up. That's me all the time. We always have to redo stuff. Eric, you are not spunky.
I think if I did my channel with other people, I would screw it up a little bit more. If I'm just being by myself, right? I just have it in my head, like, so as I know what I'm going to do a video on, what I want to say and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people like, do you write a script out or anything? I'm like, no, I just
the most that we do is like for conceptual videos where it's not just trying to serve food, we'll plan out the points in the video. Like, we don't plan out a script, but we'll be like, okay, we want to make sure we talk about this, or we want it for the challenge video, or like your video that we did. It's like, okay, we want to make sure we put shots in here and do this and do this. But the most sometimes we'll do is like 2 seconds before we turn the camera on, we'll be like, okay, who's going to say what part? And then again, we don't practice it. It's just like, you say this, and then we'll turn the camera on. But yeah,
it would look kind of funny if I did that.
Yeah. Yeah. And for the most part, we just kind of feed off, like, follow what the other person's saying. So like if Eric starts saying something, then Steve and I will like continue it, or vice versa. So it works out good. But here's a little insider thing. So the ending that Steve always says when he says thanks to our members and blah blah blah, like, subscribe, whatever he says at the end, he usually has to do it like 4 or 5 times. He screws it up every
really.
He screws it up all the time. He has to, sometimes it's in our bloopers, but he screws it up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See, that's the thing. I wish I screwed up more because then I would have more bloopers.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I was at the Highland Games the other day, did a bit of camera, and folk were watching me.
I see that here. There's not a lot of YouTube channels, at least in my area. So like, whenever I'm at the mall and I'm filming, everybody's like, "What's she doing?"
So yeah, when we went to the zoo, it didn't feel awkward because everybody has their cameras out, so it's like whatever.
That's different.
And it's bigger space, and it doesn't seem as bad. When we were in Buffalo, like in the malls and stuff, that felt weird. I was like, ooh, I don't want to do this. But yeah, at some places like the zoo and CNE, everybody's filming, so it's like, who cares?
Yeah. But there are YouTubers in my area, but there's not. You don't see them often enough, so like people are like, "Why is she filming herself? Why is she talking to herself?"
Sometimes it'll be like if I'm on, it's like, no, I'm just on a FaceTime call.
That made me feel a little awkward, like when we first moved here, right? When we did videos at the mall and stuff, which I don't really get a lot of chance to do right now, just because, like, I don't, I don't drive and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but, yeah. But anyhow, I try and do something when I can. Not as often as I'd like to, but you know what I mean? A lot of people ask me too, do you want to do cooking videos? The only problem I have with cooking videos is that they take a long time, to film
They
because
do.
people want to see the whole process.
They do take
You
a
know
really
what I mean? Yeah. It's not that I
for
don't want to do it. It's a lot of work.
for the 2-second
Yeah.
shot or the clip that you need, it's like an hour. You're like, oh, it's so annoying.
But the thing remember, so it's just me doing everything, right? So it's just like, yes, I want to do it,
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
just too much. Yeah. But people have suggested I just film the final product, so I'm thinking about it.
Like
And
when
then
we did
reviewing it. Yeah.
when we did a couple of our cooking ones, it was like 4 hours of shooting that it took for like a 10-minute video. And although we were like, oh, this is cool, but it was kind of like, oh my gosh.
The last one I did one, I had 5 hours of video, and then it took me like 6 hours to edit it, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this again. You know what I mean? I did it because someone requested it, I think, or something like that. But it was like, yeah, what you want to try and do, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's hard to do.
Especially when I'm working full time, you know what I mean? And
then not only that, but
yeah,
like you kind of have to like, at least for me, it's a process because you
yeah,
have to clean the space that you're going to film in because you don't want, you want it to look as like whatever for the video, not like, but just like maybe push some stuff to the side so you have more room. So it's like that whole aspect, and then it's like, yeah, it's just like a lot to do those videos.
and so you want it to look really good too, though, right? For people, so like you put more time into it. Paul's right, yeah. So much prep and shooting, exactly. Especially like when you're one person, even if you're three, depending on what it is,
Well,
right?
yeah, it's a lot, and I find
Yeah,
like my attention span gets really like, so to shoot a 4-hour video of cooking something, like my attention and energy
yeah.
levels like by 2 hours, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of over this.
And also, our kitchen is small, right? So we don't have a lot of counter space. And people were complaining, I can't really see the whole counter, and I can't see all of this. And I'm like, look, I have a small kitchen. Deal with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many things that we're always like, oh, let's do this and let's do this, that never actually happen because when it comes down to it, it's just like, is because at some point, unless it's a request from somebody,
yeah,
a lot of times it comes down to like the effort to the payoff, right? So it's like if I'm going to put 10 hours of shooting effort into this, it's kind of like you got to weigh it out, pros and cons. But
well, I don't mind doing small ones, like the last Harvey's video I did. A channel just for reviews, right? Where he smashes the food. They don't have any Harveys in BC anymore. He said they left BC altogether. So.
Oh, really?
So he couldn't review it. So he said, I wasn't going to do it, right? But he said, would you mind doing it? And I said, okay, for you, I'll do it. You know what I mean? So you couldn't do it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And mentioned his channel in the description. So you guys check out that video and check out his channel.
Sure. And that's it exactly. Like if somebody like Abisha, she really wants us to try Sir Lankan food, which unfortunately where we live isn't super like easy. I've tried, but I would love to do a Sri Lankan video for her. And it's like kind of on the list, but again, it's like we'd have to go to Toronto for that, or
I was just gonna say Mississauga, Toronto, or maybe you'd have better luck. Mississauga, maybe.
Yeah, that's. I always just think Toronto, but yeah, Mississauga has a lot of international.
Yeah, I would try Mississauga because they have a lot of international foods.
They do. I want to do more too, but we already read that one. Yeah, it's just it's a lot.
A lot of people ask me, why don't you this, why don't you that? Because it's just me, guys. Like I work full time and then I do the editing and I do the shooting and all of it. And just I love it. Don't get me wrong, but and
it's also the other little things too. Like like when we shoot a video, my job is usually to get the food or order the food or just have the food here for when we're shooting. That's sort of my responsibility. And then Steve and Eric do all the like setup.
You could divide it up, exactly.
Right. But even that, like, yes, ordering food or sourcing food doesn't sound like a big deal, but it could take an hour by the time you figure out, okay, can I go get it? Do I have to order it? Like, where can we, like, so it's all that added on top. Yeah, there's a lot.
And welcome back, Snipes.
Hey. Hopefully you talk to your employees. Like, get to work.
Straighten them out.
I think that's right. I mean, if you came and talked to me and told me to straighten out, I would. I've seen you look like a friendly giant, but I would be nervous.
See, when I was a manager at A&W, I worked for A&W, I don't know if you guys know this, for 14 years. And I was like the kids wouldn't always listen, but they're teenagers, right?
Yeah.
But like, it's hard getting people to do stuff.
It is.
And I will say this: A&W's onion rings, they are homemade. I used to do it because no one else would do it because you had to cut the onions.
They are good.
Yeah, they are homemade. That's why they're so good. But it would take hours to make them. No one else wanted to do it. So who would they stick doing it? I'm like, really? I'm the manager. You guys should be doing this.
Problem, right? That it has to be done,
but then they wouldn't do it, and someone had to get it done. So
you might not be
always easy,
but you must be respect. That's the thing. When I was working in one of my jobs, I was in a management position, and I always said to people, I'm like, you don't have to like me. I don't like. I mean, I didn't say this to them, but in my head, I'm like, I don't like half of you guys. It's like outside of here, I'd never talk to you. But I respect you, and I'm going to be decent to you, and I'm going to be polite to you. That's all I want, vice versa, right?
Well, yeah, I respected them, right? But I didn't feel like I ever got that back because they're just kids trying to save up for college, so they didn't really care, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, look, I respect you guys. I expect the same back. And like, I never got it. So it's like, really? Okay.
No.
But then I love my job now. Don't get me wrong. I may say like, it's hard dealing with people, but at least I figure you deal with people over the phone than in person.
Yeah. I mean, there's a job that you like love. I think there's always like annoying times. But I don't know if Steve and Eric are still listening, but I don't think you guys actually came back and said how the ribs were. If you did, I didn't see it. But I'm curious to know how the Costco ribs were.
And how drunk are you guys? Maybe they passed out.
30. If they passed out, it's kind of sad. Unless they've been,
that would be really sad.
Unless they've been drinking all day. I don't know. But those look good. Oh, no.
Those are steaks. Does it say snakes? Oh, you what? It says snakes.
Oh!
Snakes. So they're not gummy worms. Okay, that makes sense.
That's funny.
I didn't realize it's an hour and a half later.
You're like, they look like snakes. Well, they are snakes.
Duh.
So is our.
I was going to say it's hard. I find it hard promoting my videos. You know what I mean? I try to do it every day, but I am passing it on the couch before I can promote them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I try and post on Facebook and whatever.
Yep. Well, then, right? That's a whole other thing. Is there's a whole other layer of the promotion and the social media angle. And
what? Yeah.
No, and I just have to say this disclaimer because I know there may be people who watch and say, "Well, wow, you guys complain a lot for something that you don't have to do." Yeah. We do it. Well, I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I know Steve and Eric and probably you as well. I do it because it's fun, and I do it because I get to meet all of you guys.
100%. We're just saying things that we find with it. That's all we're saying. We're not
just like anything in life, you can have the best job in the world, but you're still going to have things that are challenging or frustrating.
I will find one thing that's really annoying. How many messages a day I get on Instagram or like TikTok or like I even actually promote videos on LinkedIn. That's a good, if you guys aren't doing that yet, that's a good option, right? To like, I never thought of it. And someone suggested, well, why don't you try promoting on LinkedIn? I was like, oh, okay. You just think of that for like looking for jobs and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good suggestion. I actually get a lot of views from that. So,
that's cool.
But anyways, I hate when someone messages me and they're like, oh, you want to buy SEO this or views or subscribers? And
all
I'm
the time.
like, really? I'm like, block, 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 block.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
and
I used to respond, but I don't now. I just block them.
yeah, that's the easiest thing to do. But yeah, and so that's the thing, like the difference where, like I said, you have to do this all by yourself, which is there's no
I don't
way.
mind. I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's just challenging.
But there's no way that you can give 100% effort to each part of it being one person. You can't. It's impossible. Some days you
I just do what I can. You know what I mean? I used to worry, well, why can't I promote a video every day? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that?
Yeah.
But like, you know what? Just do what I can.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
Yeah. As long as I still have fun doing it.
David's eating Turkish delight. Blech. I don't like Turkish.
I hate Turkish delight too. Yeah.
That has that weird jelly gooey stuff, doesn't it?
It's like eating Slimer.
Ugh.
Like from Ghostbusters.
Everything is a job, and at any degree or angle, there's always people who don't see things that. But
people think it's so easy being on YouTube. It's not.
No, and I mean, again, it's like any. One of the hardest things too. Well, okay, hard is a weird word, but one of the most challenging things I think for me is, I think, forgetting that you're putting yourself on a public platform and always being conscious of being the best version of myself I can be for the public. Look, I mean, we all curse behind closed doors, and we all wear the same clothes 3 times in a row sometimes. Like, we're all humans, right? But it was hard at first for me to remember that and try to not be so perfect online, because that's just not reality. Does that make sense?
Oh, when I started, right, like the comments not really get to me. It was like hurtful enough where I was like, why am I worrying about people I don't even know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and it's difficult, but it's also like, it's like a weird thing where it's hard because, I mean, everything you say, there's somebody out there who's listening. I think that's what I always try to remember. Whatever you say, there's always somebody out there listening. So, you want to be the best.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, so trolls don't matter. That's all I'm gonna say.
I think some trolls are funny. They can be entertaining. They can be like comic relief. As long as be a troll, just don't be mean. That's it. Don't be mean to other people. Don't bring other people into discussions that aren't there to defend themselves.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, come in and make fun of, the fact that
they just want attention. You know what I mean? They just want negative attention. There was one live stream I had where Nancy, she's one of your mods as well. She's one of my mods. And they kept on hacking back into the chat. She kept on hiding them. They kept on coming back. And they had some stupid names. So we all started making fun of them. And they just gave up and left. Because they just had the opposite effect, right?
Yeah, and like I said,
all upset trolls, and I didn't.
Some trolls, they're funny. Like, I can banter back and forth. Just don't be mean. Don't be, disrespectful. And cool, totally hang out. But what Critical H just said there, that scares me. The internet is forever. That one time you mess up is all anyone remember, and it's true.
But I think a person really has to be confident in themselves to do YouTube because of that fact.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's helped me be, more confident. You know what I mean?
For me too.
Doing the videos and stuff. First, it was just for fun because I used to love doing drama and stuff like that. But
100%.
Yeah.
I only do YouTube because I'd be doing it anyways. Just I film it now too. Exactly.
Yeah.
My family's always tried weird foods at fairs, and I just record it. Yeah.
I would love to try that ketchup ice cream from the CNE.
We wanted to try it so bad, but again, it was one of those things where it's like the time, the money to go there and do it.
Yeah.
You have to balance the payoff versus it would have been a cool video and a fun video to shoot anyway.
Was it like a Joe? I can't say his last name. He's from Burlington, which guy I'm talking about.
Yeah,
him and his friend do the Canadian American things.
Yeah,
he did it, and there's another channel I watch. I don't know if you heard this one. It's called the Carpetbagger. He goes to all these amusement parks and stuff.
Oh no,
anyways. I don't know if you heard of Adam the Woo. Adam the Woo did a collab with Ken. I started watching his channel.
Oh, cool.
And that's how I got into the Carpetbagger's channel. He did the CNN, but he kept on saying exposition. Which, like, instead of like
expedition.
It's like, and I started saying it, not realizing it, and Keith was bugging me.
That's funny. Just don't go Stallone over the top, and you are good.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Sometimes all it takes is just one word that you may have said, not realizing the implications of what you said, with no malice or ill intent behind it, just not realizing it or ignorant.
Or joking around or whatever, and people like take it the wrong way. So look, I was just joking. I laughed after.
And I totally believe that. Yeah. I'm one of those people. Like, there's a lot of things in this world that I still need to learn about. Like, just stuff. And I mean, there may be a time where I might say something that isn't the proper politically correct way.
Nobody knows everything. Nobody's perfect.
Right. And that's the biggest thing. I believe that there is something to be said about somebody who maybe says the wrong term for something that's, very old school and it's not what they say now. And then they say, oh my gosh, I had no idea. I apologize.
See, I have no problem too admitting mistakes, but some people, others, find it so hard. Mm-hmm. Like, they think that you're going to be perceived as weak or whatever if they made a mistake. And I'm like, I had this friend who, well, we're no longer friends anyways, but she would never apologize when she did anything wrong. She would just not acknowledge it or just act like super, super, super sicky nice to you the next time she saw you.
No, I'm one of those. I'm one of those.
Really?
I think it takes a stronger person to admit when you're wrong.
Exactly.
And when you make a mistake. And I always say, like, especially in my job, I'd be like, I'm not perfect. I made a mistake. I own it. What can I do about it? But just make it not do what you want.
I think someone's a better person for make mistakes. You have to make mistakes to learn, right? To be better. So if you don't make mistakes and you don't want to learn from it, then I don't think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Nobody is perfect. And I find too with the internet, people sometimes think they can just say or do whatever because you're like, no one really knows what you look like and you're behind a keyboard.
I mean, that's the thing, right? When you're chatting in a chat, you're anonymous. Yeah. Like I said, I know David, I know you, I know Janice, I know Critical Eats and other people in here because you guys have channels. So I can visually see you guys, see your videos, interact with you, whatever. But, Robert, I don't know who Robert is. I love you, Robert. I'm just using you as an example. But like Robert doesn't know who Robert is, right? Like Robert saying he is who he is, which I'm sure is true, but it also could not be true, right? We just have to.
How we know he's a Robert? He could be a Roberta.
And kidding. But that's the thing, right? Like,
actually, maybe not. You don't know.
And we don't know. And so that's kind of that's the weird thing because all these guys chatting, they know us because they can see us.
Yeah, David's right. If someone has a problem with me, I don't care. It's someone has a problem. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And
you got it right there.
Sally's right. You're the rando ghost of the internet. I don't know who Sally is. Sally's a very nice person who comes in here and hangs out and all this amazing stuff, but I don't really know who Sally is, right? So it's like one of those weird things.
Who am I? Where am I?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing about the internet. I think some people who are even trolls online, I don't think they would dare act that way in real life. Just no one knows who you are. There's an anonymity. You know what I mean?
Of course, absolutely.
With the internet. Yeah.
Snipers is an alien. I've seen Snipers. Well, I've seen a picture of him. So assuming he sent the right picture.
It's a him?
Snipers is a him. I mean, most definitely the picture that I saw. So that sounds. I saw he sent a picture.
I know what you're trying to say.
was gonna say he's most definitely a he by the picture he sent me, but I was like, that's gonna sound really awkward and weird.
How do you know it's really their photo?
Well, I don't. But it sounded like a weird that he sent me a weird, inappropriate picture. He did not.
Yeah, I like what Eric said. Ooh, Eric. So how many fingers am I holding?
No.
How drunk are you?
Snipers did not send D pics. I knew that's what it sounded like.
I was thinking that, but like I wasn't.
Yeah, no. But yeah, so it's just like one of those weird things because, like I said, like all of you guys in the chat Kat and Matt, I know them because she has sent me pictures of her kids and all this stuff. So like stuff like that, it's like a weird thing, right? But I mean,
15 fingers.
I see.
Okay, someone's cut off.
I should FaceTime them and they can say hi on FaceTime.
You know what you should make him do next time he gets really drunk? Get a poutine tattoo. Or no, on his back. Like, I love poutine forever.
Yeah, it's just it's an interesting. They had wine with dinner. Well, that's fancy. Good lord.
Wine with dinner.
Wow.
Ooh, you're right. Fancy.
Right? Like, I'm just sitting here.
Drunk enough beer. You're having a guy's night or weekend and you're having wine?
You guys do you.
Okay. No, I don't judge. It just sounds funny to me, though, guys. You know, ain't on a guy's weekend. I don't know. It's just me.
Who wants pics? Oh, Sniper.
Paul said sounds romantic.
Oh, I know why.
Haters Society.
Boom. You had ribs. You thought usually we had wine with our microblading. I still don't know.
Not to spit out my candy.
I love that Eric knows. I bet you Eric doesn't even know what microblading is. He just heard the word somewhere.
Probably. I know it sounded like he knew what it was, so.
Yeah, he did. He sounded very convincing of it. Jackie, are you okay if I go use the restroom for 2 seconds?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Ooh. You're getting pampered? So you guys getting your nails done? Getting like getting a pedicure? Box wine. Yeah, exactly. You guys enjoying your box wine? With your ribs? I know, right? Is that what guys' weekends are all about? Come on, painting your nails, having a pillow fight, telling ghost stories. Oh my goodness. Roller skating with small feet? Okay. Yeah, we want photos so we can blackmail you guys. You don't have your hair in curlers? No pigtails? No lipstick?
All right.
I'm bugging the guys about painting their nails and pedicures.
I'm just reading that now. Oh, Vin! But Vin, Steve has no hair. They can't do each other's hair.
His beard.
That's true.
Can try and braid his beard. If it's long enough.
Right. When we were at the cottage in the summer with the big group of us, Kevin's daughters gave all the guys pedicure treatments. So the girls like paint nails, so they let them paint their toes.
That's so cute. I know there are guys that wear nail polish.
Of course,
straight. So
yeah, absolutely.
Used to be like, oh no, like taboo, but
It used to
yeah.
be very taboo, but now, like my 6-year-old nephew, I'm always like, if he's like, "Can you paint my nails?" I'm like, "Sure."
Oh, why not? It doesn't do any harm. I don't see these people are like, oh, you're letting your child, who's a boy, wear paint their nails. So what?
Look, there's
Like,
a very, very short period in somebody's life when they're young enough and they don't
yeah,
understand. Like they're young, so they don't feel self-conscious about things, right? And it happens quickly when you're old enough where you start feeling self-conscious about things. And I'm like, just let them be kids and do what they want to do.
yep. What do you mean by that, Eric? That's what I had to face.
Wouldn't recommend trying to ride a wolf. No.
No.
No. I mean,
So we and Eric come behind the times. I think you are.
yeah.
Someone's not secure enough to paint their nails.
Right?
I know someone wants to. Like, if it makes you happy. Who cares?
Yeah, okay, absolutely.
Who cares what anybody else thinks? Starting to get quiet.
You know, I
got the fire going in my fireplace.
Staying nice and warm.
Time for some s'mores.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I went to Bath and Body Works today.
Oh, did you? Did they have all their fall stuff?
Yeah, I've got 4. They have a sale on the hand soap. I forgot to tell you. They have 4 for $24, and then I think 6 for like $32 or something. But
see, my problem is I have too many hand soaps, so I want the candles. But
yeah, so we didn't have any. We always use the Bath and Body.
Yeah.
Or Bath and Body Works soap. He likes it. I like it. We try getting that methodology soap or that method soap. The stuff that's usually $8, but it was like on sale for 4, but it's so watery, don't ever get it. It was like so watery. And I saw they had a sale. I thought, well, I'm at the mall anyway, because I had to mail something to my mom, right? After I went to the courthouse for her. And I was like, well, I'll just go in there and see, right? And I go, wow, great. They have a sale. I just got 4.
I know.
You know what I mean? But they have a s'more one.
I'm signed up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They have a pumpkin apple one, and they have apricot cider or something. And I can't remember. They have a few of them, but yeah. So I just got 4, but yeah. Anyway, sorry, we're done talking. Sorry, no girly stuff. Sorry, guys.
That was their. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. That was their dinner.
Oh, that looks really good. Oh, I was gonna say, what's the green stuff? Is that broccoli or is that salad?
I think it's salad. Caesar salad.
Okay, it looks like broccoli.
It's kind of a dark picture, but yeah.
Is that wine in the glass? Is there a wine glass? Come on, guys.
They're waiting to watch us.
Oh, that's a good picture. That's cool. Waiting with anticipation.
That's right. I would shave my ankles before taping them. He said, "Trust me, I did." Oh gosh, yeah, you want to shave that before you tape your ankles.
No. Wax. I want to see them try wax. I did that once, never again. That's all I'm saying about that.
I don't know. Yeah, it hurts.
Yes.
It hurts.
But I think women can handle pain better than guys. Sorry, guys, but
no,
I think that's true.
Oh, you had corn on the cob too? Wow.
Oh man,
that's nice. Hot wax.
Oh yeah, it has to be hot wax to get the hair off. Anyway, nothing but that.
Christian, hello.
Hey, Christian.
Yeah, it's that food looks really good. Now I'm gonna eat another sour kid because rib salad.
Oh, I have to have more steaks.
Oh,
wait, you can't see my snakes. That looks so weird. Look, guys, I got some pine cones on the table.
That's right.
I was gonna say pine nuts. That's why I was like, but.
Oh, shrimp.
Oh no, really? Steak and shrimp? You guys are killing me.
Right? Steve and Eric are supposed to be sending me good pictures that I can post on Instagram.
You're eating like kings, and we're like
eating candy.
I should say eating like queens.
That's
Sorry.
right. That's right.
Now I'm like, now I don't want my candy. I want shrimp and steak.
Ooh. If you took a poppable and dumped it on pizza crust, would it make an amazing pizza or just an amazing mess? I think it would be really good.
I saw that video. I just haven't commented yet. I thought it looked really good. The pizza toppings. And I'll tell you this, I don't like pizza crust.
This is perfect for you then. Perfect.
It just depends what you like, I guess. I guess just because it could either be too hard, you know what I mean, or too dry. You know what I mean? Depending on where you get the pizza from.
Well, what I thought was...
Yeah.
You know what I was going to say? What I thought was interesting when we did that video and Steve and Eric were so adamant that it was like so greasy and I'm like, but that's exactly what it's like. It's
going to be like that when it's not on anything.
But yeah, but when you eat a piece of pizza, the crust is just sopping it up. You're still eating all the grease. It was just they were really like against them. I don't know why.
One piece I don't like is Gino's pizza because it's super greasy. The only pizza crust I do like is Pizza Hut, the stuffed crust. That's the only crust I like.
That stuff's good.
Yeah.
Shrimp pizza would be unique. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting.
So I gotta try Papa John's now. We have one here. My area.
A few reviews I saw said they hated it. It was no bueno.
It depends what you like,
right?
Gino's, boo. Sorry.
I haven't had Gino's in a really long time.
You want some pizza with your grease? Sorry. We don't have Gino's here. There is one though. It's called Greco's. It's like really well known Atlantic Canada pizza chain. And we used to like it when we first moved out here, but then they're not as good. Sorry, anybody who's from the Maritimes, but like, it's like Gino's now to me. It's like I guess just our local one isn't as good anymore. I don't know if they're all like that, but
yeah,
our local one's gone downhill a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a few of them. The one that's closest to us. Yeah.
But I didn't read the article good enough, but is Halifax getting a Krispy Kreme?
Yes. Well, that's the rumor. There was on the news that executives from Krispy Kreme were scouting the area for locations. And I saw it online as well. So I posted that, I think, on my Facebook page.
That'll be fun.
Channel.
They do lots of like fun seasonal donuts, so that's good.
Right now here, like I said, I think the only way you can get Krispy Kreme right now is if you have a Costco membership. And I think it's just the plain ones.
The plain ones, yeah. And like Krispy Kreme, I really like getting their holiday donuts, especially their Christmas ones. They always do a really good job with them. So that'll be
I like their donuts better than Timmy's. They're always like so fresh. And they're like, and we'll tell you something else. I remember Tim Hortons before they had frozen donuts. Their donuts are frozen for those who.
Yeah, they never used to be, but they are now.
Yeah, used to be made homemade and fresh. And now they just come frozen. All they do is they throw them in, and that's it. And they decorate them on site, but that's it.
Yeah. Tim Hortons,
Yeah. I had a friend who used to work for Timmy's at the time when they made the change, and I could tell the difference. And taste is good. Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally tell the difference. They're definitely like Sammy is coming to Ontario, I don't know, in October sometime, and he wants to try Tim Hortons, and I'm kind of like, I mean, do it because you're in Canada, but I don't want you to be disappointed. It's not so good.
What Paul said about Greco, Play-Doh crust with spaghetti sauce. Yeah, that's what it tastes like. I agree with that, Paul. Yes. Ugh.
Christian, no, not unless Jackie came to Ontario or I went to Halifax. Otherwise, we have to do it via satellite, not side by side.
Yes.
One day, hopefully, we'll do it in person.
You guys need a vacation sometime. Maybe next summer.
Got the pumpkin spice donut. I laughed. It was so small. They are very small.
I'm telling you this too. Before you could get Alfredo sauce or ranch sauce instead of pizza sauce. If we'd made our own pizza at home, that's what Heath and I used to do. Because I don't know. I'm okay with pasta sauce. It's weird, but I don't like pizza sauce. And
Yeah.
Heath wasn't crazy about pizza sauce either.
Yeah.
And then they started doing it. And then funny, we did before it was a thing. And then the pizza places started doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, you gotta have a chicken Alfredo pizza with Alfredo sauce or ranch as the base instead. I think it gives it more flavor.
I would totally.
But yeah,
that sounds
I
good.
know it's weird. I just don't really like pizza sauce. So people are like, "Ew, pizza sauce." Well, everybody likes what they like, right?
Yeah.
I don't like. What, you don't like that? What's wrong with you?
Like, I don't like Little Caesars marinara sauce, but a lot of people do.
It tastes weird.
I don't like it. I hate it. It's too like sour or something. I don't know what it is, but
yeah. I could never put my finger on it, but that explains it exactly. There's always something about it. I just wasn't sure.
Tim and Dunkin's probably taste the same. Yeah, I had. I mean, the last time I had Dunkin' Donuts was in July. I don't think
Timmy's and Dunkin' are the same. I've had both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think they're exactly the same. I'm sure there's similarities because they're both donut places. The thing I hate though is when people are like, Tim Hortons say they shouldn't sell sandwiches or they shouldn't sell soup or fries or whatever. But you know what? They have to compete with McDonald's. They have to try to compete with Burger King. They have to try to compete with even places that aren't necessarily fast food, like Country Stars, Canadian chain here called Country Style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't just have coffees and donuts. They have always had soup and sandwiches and everything. Yeah. I guess because Timmy's just started just coffee and donuts, or people like, oh, that's all should they have. But then they'd be gone if that's all they sold.
I think having sandwiches and stuff is a great idea, like sandwiches and soup, because it's a great lunch spot, right? Like for lunch. Yeah. I think it's perfect for that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think they get a little crazy with their ideas because it's almost like they do so much that they don't kind of perfect anything. I don't know. It's weird, but every Tim Hortons.
I can see why they do it though, because again, you're trying to compete with your competitors, right?
Absolutely.
So
yeah, for sure. It's just like weird. Now apparently in Mississauga, one of the Tim Hortons is testing the pizzas, so we're trying.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't think. I don't know. I would give it a chance, right? People are like, well, that's kind of weird because it's Timmy's.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that online, I think it's Junk Food Junction on his Instagram. I first saw it, and I was like, "What? I wish we had that here." Of course, there's items. Timmy's here. I think it was like when we first moved here, they had French toast. They were testing that out in our area.
Okay.
But I'm surprised it never became a thing. You know what I mean?
That would be kind of smart.
It was really good. They had cinnamon and then they had maple flavored, and it was really good with the syrup. It was really good. It was just the same bread they used for the panini sandwiches. And
that's smart. Yeah.
They just used the panini thing to toast it, and then you just put your syrup on.
Somebody bought pizza with barbecue sauce. Would never order it, but it was yummy. I've had pizza with barbecue sauce. It's actually pretty good.
So have I. Yeah, there was Domino's here. They have, probably Domino's where you are as well. They have a pizza, chicken, bacon barbecue pizza where the barbecue is the base. Yeah. And that was really good.
Big Mac pizza with the special sauce. That sounds interesting. I'd try that.
That does sound good. I would try that, yeah. Here, Domino's has a Donair pizza. That's really good.
A place near here does a Philly cheesesteak pizza with gravy for sauce. That's interesting.
You know what? That sounds similar to the was it the Pizza Hut popcorn, KFC popcorn chicken pizza thing?
Yeah. Pickle pizza was the worst. No, it wasn't, Eric. It was good.
I would probably like it. I love pickles. I've never had a chance to try it, but I probably would like it.
Timmy's Farmer's Wrap is top notch. People love to hate on Timmy's. I do like their Farmer's Wrap. I do get that for when I'm there. That's one of the most common things I get. Like, if I'm on a road trip or something.
I would say coffee drinks. I like McDonald's better, actually.
When it comes to coffee,
coffee drinks,
I go to McDonald's, but I do love Tim Hortons iced caps. I do love those.
I do like the McDonald's their frappe. That's just like kind of like the Timmy's their version of the ice cap.
No, I don't think I've ever tried the McDonald's one.
That was real
And
good.
you're right. A lot of people
Yeah.
do eat on Timmy's. I think the problem with Tim Hortons is that a lot of us remember what it was like before they kind of changed to the like frozen style. So it was so good. It was like a bakery. Like you could get.
Yeah, I think when they switched, that was beginning of them starting to go.
And it was like people like us who
Yeah.
remember the good stuff were like, oh man,
Yeah.
and then it got sold. It's not even Canadian anymore, I don't think, is it? Like,
Well, to me, right, if the locations are in Canada, it's still sort of Canadian.
yes,
But
the
anything
ownership
inside of it.
was like changed. But
Although, do you remember that live stream where I showed the items from the Timmy's India? Those look
yeah,
so good. They had like
yeah,
ravioli and stuff like that. I would try that. But
yeah. Donair pizza. Have we tried Donair pizza? I can't remember.
probably not. It's a thing here. Well, everything's donair here. There's donair
Yeah,
egg rolls,
yeah.
like donair garlic bread, donair pizza,
Eric says
donair burgers.
Eric's popular opinion, regular crust is better than stuffed crust. Nah, stuffed crust 100%.
Stuffed crust all the way, just because I love cheese.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
The only reason why I don't get stuffed crust a lot is because they sometimes usually charge you like $3 or $5 extra, and I'm cheap, so I don't do that. But
Yeah.
sometimes
We're finally getting more pizza locations in our area. There's a few in Dartmouth now. When we first moved out here, there was, I think, one or two.
because
But
pizza is now starting to have. I just
yeah,
got like sandwiches.
they have chicken sandwiches. Yeah, that's another thing I still have to try.
Yeah,
I'm not trying the double buffalo one though. They have a single one of their new buffalo chicken sandwich for those who don't want to.
yeah,
Well, that's too much calories for one, and two, that's
yeah.
just too much fruit anyway.
Janice is on my team. Regular crust. I like
I'm
it.
sorry, Steve. I'm going to disagree with you.
Everyone lost their way.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think they lost their way. I think they just are just trying to do what they can to stay in business. And I don't think they can stay in business just selling donuts and baked goods and coffee, right?
No, and like I said, I think that doing the sandwiches and the soups, like the lunchy type stuff, I think is
Yeah.
I really like their soup. Like that's one of my favorite things.
I know what you're saying, Steve, and don't get me wrong. You're awesome. Just like all the other tripsters, Kelly and Eric. But I don't think that'd be realistic. You know what I mean? I don't think it survive just doing coffees and donuts. So many
Yeah.
other places don't just do coffee and donuts anymore.
Well, think of it this
Yeah.
way, right? Like
Yeah.
McDonald's decided to become a bakery too because it saw how the donut shops were doing so well. So now McDonald's has
Yep.
their whole like McCafe stuff, right? So it's
Well, we had the Mina donut, the mini, I have trouble talking. The mini donuts. We had them here. They tested them out here a year or two before they released them nationally. So everybody here was like, and Tara was like, "What mini donuts?" I'm like, "Yeah, we've had them for a year already."
yeah, exactly.
You know
Pizza
what I mean?
wings are the best of the pizza chain. I agree, Sally. The pizza wings are really good. It's almost like one of those things that they're like
Yeah,
they're really small, but they're good. Like they're like just greasy pizza wings. Like I do like pizza wings.
yeah, I do like their wings. I was gonna say pizza wings.
I do like their
That'd
wings.
be interesting, actually.
Yeah, I do like their sauce that they put on the wing. Like I
Yeah.
usually get it on the side so I can dip them in, but their like medium sauce or whatever is really good.
Keith was telling me when we were still in Burlington. He said, Burlington Bowl, right? He said their wings used to be really good. He doesn't know. I don't know if they still are, but
no, yeah. Pizza. Agree to disagree. Do one thing really, really well instead of sell a bunch of mediocre. See, Jackie, this is the one thing where you and Steve are just forever going to disagree on.
we're just gonna agree to disagree because we could just debate forever.
I will forever disagree with them on the Poppables.
I'm sorry, but I did not like the Timmy's cakes. I thought they were way too.
They were very
sweet. I don't know if anybody remembers. He used to make like birthday cakes and just regular cakes. And
yeah, you used to be able to go in and get a slice of cake. I remember that.
It was too sweet though. Their cakes I found really way too sweet.
I don't remember their cakes. I remember the like little
I do.
they have, but I don't remember
My mom used to get them for me for my birthday, even though I said I don't like them.
Oh no.
I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I'll just.
exactly.
But like, yeah, way too sweet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting. I think for me the reason why I crap on Tim Hortons a lot, like I always say this when we try stuff from Tim Hortons, it's always really, really good or it's really, really bad. There's no like in between. And I don't know if it's just I'm too hard on it because I'm thinking of like how they used to taste before they were frozen. I understand times change. They need to make
There's some stuff that's really good though. I don't know if you guys ever tried. I can't remember if you tried the loaded bowls or not.
I
Those are
haven't
really
tried
good.
those yet. I haven't tried those yet.
And
But like,
that's a version of their loaded wraps, right?
oh,
Which I
okay.
also tried, but except it
Like,
was in a bowl. Yeah, just like a
I
wrap.
love their farmer's wrap. I love their soup. I like their sandwiches. I love all that stuff. It's always the donuts that are like hit or miss. But I think it just depends on who made them.
I know. Some people didn't really like the Reese's donut, but I loved that one. I'm sorry, but I did.
I really, really liked it.
And people were saying a lot of comments on my one video with the creamy maple pecan. Oh, that's just a Canadian maple with stuff on it. Yeah, maybe, but I thought it tasted better with the pecans and stuff on
It
it.
was so good. It was very sweet, but it was so good.
Yeah.
I thought they did a very good job with both those donuts.
I agree. Krispy Kreme is better. Like I think Janice is saying, is pretty good with mostly donuts. Yeah.
You know, when we very first tried Krispy Kreme, I was like, whatever. What's the hype? I'm sure they'll be good. But
I was still in Ontario. Yeah, I remember the line. My
oh
friends and
yeah,
I went to the only one, which was in Mississauga. when I
I
first
took
came.
a
Yeah.
bite of that donut and I was like, wow, I get it now. It's good. I wonder if
You were waiting line, like, what? Hope it's worth it, right? But it so was. Yeah, it was neat too seeing them make them while you were waiting.
It's fun, yeah, and it's just.
Yeah.
I just want to see if they have their fall donuts out yet. It might be a bit early, but I always.
Every year it's because earlier. I think in our area in July they already had Halloween candy in the store.
Yeah. I went
I'm
to.
like, that's way too early. I'm sorry.
I went to Costco and they have their Christmas trees up. At Costco.
Well, is September that? I don't really see, right? But how long ago was that when you first saw the trees up, though?
When I first saw the trees up?
Yeah.
No, like
Like summer still?
not that bad. Last week.
Yeah.
So it's not that
So
bad.
that's okay, but
it just feels so when it's like 40 degrees out.
Yeah, in our area, I think they had them already in August. That I think is too early.
Oh, that's crazy. This is the donuts Krispy Kreme has right now.
Oh man.
Churro dough. They look so good.
They do look good. I'm kind of glad we don't have one yet, seeing those.
And that's the one thing is that for us to get to Krispy Kreme, it's not far, but it's like half an hour, right? To like get there and stuff. So I don't go often.
Well, in traffic, right?
Yeah.
It can be even longer.
Exactly. But all right, well, we've been on for over 2 hours.
Oh,
we were
really?
chatting. Yeah. I know, right? So we'll probably just wrap it up, I guess.
Jackie, I was gonna say my battery's starting to get low on my computer. I was like,
but really quickly, I'll say I'll let Jackie say anything she wants to say in closing, and then I'll close out for you guys.
Well, not really anything to think of. Just check out my channel when you guys can, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell.
Yeah. If any of you guys, which I know all of you in here are, if any of you, hold on, I want to read what Christian said. And Kelly,
sure.
Maybe mukbang and dozen donuts and birthday suit, play guitar. Okay, no, I get no on that. But if you guys haven't already checked out Jackie, please check her out. She does all sorts of food stuff. Way more food stuff than we do. So check her out. And I want to say thank you to our mods who were here tonight, David. And I guess I have to thank Steve and Eric for being here as well.
Yes, thank you, old grumpy old man.
Yes, and David, thank you. I know you're always busy, but thank you for popping in. And a special thanks to all of you guys who came and said hello. We really, really appreciate it. All of you guys that are watching out there, we really, really appreciate it. And we will be back on Monday with our Members Only Live. Make sure you click the notification on Jackie's channel so if she ever goes live, you see it and her videos. And thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. And don't forget, you're awesome.